Wilbur, Glenn,
Pussy boy.
Voliva.
Volva.
No, Volva.
How many V's are in his name?
I thought you were dead.
Sun out of your eyes and be yourselves.
Heard you were dead.
She's dead, wrapped in plastic.
That man's dead back there.
It was worse than dead. Must be dead. Is this a dead man, Doctor?
Hold on! Oh, Jesus Christ!
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Roast Mortem Podcast. Ha! I am Tom.
I'm Travis.
I am Cody.
And I'm Mike.
There we go.
And on the couch tonight, we got our buddy Justin.
I'm a storm outside.
Thank you.
The world is a vampire.
Perfect.
What's going on? How's everyone's week going?
Oh, that's usually what I say, Tom.
Yeah, I know, but you were slow.
Sure,
with saying your name.
Say thanks, Tom.
Well, I'm getting ready.
Thanks, Tom.
I'm helping people.
All right. Well, my week was great, Tom.
Good.
How was it great?
You know.
Boring. Cody, how was your week?
Equally boring. My car's making weird sounds, and it's costing me some sleep.
All right, well, there you go.
It's not
Mike?
good.
I had a fantastic week.
Oh, yeah? What'd you do?
I went to work.
Fuck.
It's like he's not
Justin,
even a
how's your
real
week?
person.
And I hate my life.
Yeah.
Oh, my,
There we go.
Yeah, my
Justin's-
week was great.
Your week was good?
Yeah, I discovered Finland was a real country. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do
that's
they do up in
With
Finland?
my hands.
They drink vodka, and I think they have fish.
They do have some
Everything
fish.
in that
They
neighborhood
have fish,
has
and they know where Timu Solani is in the world.
I got nothing.
Oh, all right. All right.
All right. My week sucked.
All right, fine.
All right. Well, Tom had the worst week.
Obviously. You want to pull this together?
Yeah, I'm waiting for someone to ask me a question,
What's up with
dog.
that look?
I'm waiting for someone to ask me some things
Cody,
that
what-
I want to do.
Cody, why don't you chime in?
How's your hammer hanging? No. Who's on the chopping slab morticianer's thing?
Well, I'm glad that you asked the question that you're trying to ask me.
What? We
You
can't
just went straight up Muppet.
Yeah, we can't subtitle this.
You know, basically, I just did some research. And today, we are going to do Wilbur, Glenn, Volva.
Vulva.
I don't trust that.
I'm Volva.
Vulva? Vulva? Isn't that a part of a body?
Voliva?
Voliva.
Voliva. You just skipped like a...
How do you do a week's worth of research and not understand how to pronounce someone's name?
Yeah, well,
Tom,
you know
Tom,
what?
I know because he said vulva in his mind's eye.
Yeah, I was
every
thinking
time.
pussy, man, the whole time, you know?
It's not like the
Say
name
it
is
right.
important, Travis. Or...
No, well, it's just, it's pussy, man.
Thanks.
I'm gonna go with Voliva.
All right,
So why are we researching this
all right,
gentleman today?
All right, here we go. I'm going to put it out here.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to put this out to the table here.
Okay.
You guys like flat things?
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah?
I like flagels.
You like
I do like bagels, but
What
I
are,
like
what are some, name some of your favorite flat things?
Tabletops.
Driveways.
Unleavened bread.
Patrick Ewing's head.
Billiard table.
Yeah?
The notes I
TV
sang.
screens.
TV screens are great flat.
Okay.
What about the Earth? You like that flat?
I don't have a choice.
I accept it.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, so basically, Wilbur here was one of the first modern flat earthers.
No.
So, like,
no,
20th
no.
century flat earther.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
And that's what we're going to jump into here.
Great.
Flat earther boy, super religious. And let's get right into this bitch.
Are we going to get banned on Twitch for talking about a flat earther?
Vintage truth.
Probably.
Well,
You guys
we're
ever
going to
been to
find out.
space?
Who said vintage truth?
Yeah, come see if we're still on Twitch by the time this comes out.
All right, so Wilbur, or Pussy Boy, was born...
Go with Wilbur or Voliva.
Wilbur, or Pussy Boy, was born in 1870.
1870.
1870 in a farm in Indiana.
Pretty flat there.
Yeah, pretty
flat.
flat there. There's like corn. So nothing really to say about that. I mean,
Except the corn. Don't forget
Don't
about
talk
that
shit
corn.
about corn.
I
so
like cornflakes. Underrated.
I mean,
That is true.
They're
I
good.
like cornflakes.
there's nothing really to say about his early life. He probably lubed up some corn, read the Bible, but by the age of 19 years old, he was already an ordained pastor.
Oh, God speaketh.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking like the Paul Dano in There Will Be Blood kind of thing.
The one who loses his milkshake at the end?
Yeah, he just lost his... You spoiled it.
What?
You spoiled it. He lost his milkshake in the end.
Yeah, that movie is 10 years old. If you haven't seen it, fuck you.
Yeah, all right. Very
Never
true.
cry over spilt milk. Always cry over a spilt milkshake.
All right, so young Wilby, he attended Bible college, which I didn't realize was a thing.
What do?
Yeah, well, he went to Bible college.
Actual college.
Well, at least the textbooks are probably less expensive.
Yeah, you get him a hotel for free.
Yeah, exactly.
There's only one.
Oh, you
Brought my
steal
own.
those.
At first, he attended the Union Christian College, but Wilbur, as we'll find out, was a little bit slow. Didn't really listen to the educated people, and he dropped out and would spend the next 6 years going to various different religious colleges, till eventually he received his bachelor's degree from Haram College, which is, and he became a minister.
Is that a party town?
Yeah.
Was it like, bro, gotta priest it up one day?
Priest it up.
Priest it up.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Celibacy!
Yeah, exactly. I didn't stick my dick in shit this semester.
Yeah, bro.
Don't drink. I didn't drink, bro. Dude, I didn't drink, son.
Only thing I drink is the blood of Christ, bro.
Sick.
Pass me the wine and the joint. All right, so he takes a job as a pastor in Washington Courthouse, Ohio. Washington Courthouse is apparently a town. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was about to say, how's he a pastor in a courthouse?
Yeah,
But
Washington Courthouse is a town in
and I'm
Ohio.
assuming there's a courthouse in that town.
Some courthouses
No.
have cafes.
There's no courthouse.
Might have a
in that
Bible.
town.
There's
I mean, a church.
Yeah,
A
no,
Bible?
there's no courthouses, but they do have 5 Dunkin' Donuts in the square.
Did you actually look this up?
Yes.
I'm confused.
A hard yes.
We're going to have to
Hard
trust
yes.
him on this.
Yeah, okay.
So after a few years, he really wanted more. I mean, he was one of those real American pastors that just wanted power, control over a massive congregation, and most importantly, the money.
He like the moon.
He like the money.
That's sweet cheddar.
That's sweet cheddar. And just around that time, he heard of a very popular evangelical faith healer by the name of John Alexander Dowie.
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 He was one of those gentlemen
Dowie.
who would travel from town to town and have plants in the audience. Be like, I got it, encephalitis. I need a help from a god. And they said, come on up here, my son. Let me put my hand upon you, and you're gonna shake under it like
Your fake
some kind of
disease is
NutriBullet.
gone.
Gonna slap you up like some kind of shake weight, and we're gonna fix your syphilis all day until God's gonna shake it out of you. And
Yeah.
They fall on the floor, and then everyone claps and starts throwing $100 bills. But back then, this is 1800, so like
They're pelting them with nickels.
Yeah, nickels. Same thing.
Hot nickels.
Nickels and pelts.
Hot nickels. You kind of like hit the nail on the head right there, because that's what this dude is. You know, he's speaking the tongues, he's doing the snaky things. He's
He's a snakeist?
snaky boy.
What are those called? New Baptist? Extra Baptist?
Extra super Baptist.
Parcel
Ultra,
tongue.
large and wide Baptist?
Extra firm Baptist.
Big and tall.
So usually we just stick to one person here, but I got to do a little bit of diving into John Alexander Dowie, because he's so integral into Wilbur's life.
Hey, Travis.
Into Pussy Man's life. Yes.
Bust the snake right now.
Oh, pussy.
Perfect snake.
Busting makes me feel good. Pregnant pause. I just busted my snake. So let me tell you a little bit about Dowie here. Dowie was originally Scottish, but his family moved to Australia, which they became rich off of their evangelicalizing. Is that a word? Evangelicalizing? Evangelist?
Evangelized, probably.
Evangelizing?
Evangelize.
Yeah. Evangelizing.
Evangelizing. Yeah. All right. So
Can
they
we
were
keep this going for 3
Yeah, this
more
is
minutes?
bad. This is really bad.
Avalanches.
Evangelizing.
they were doing their Jesus talking. So they were Jesus talking down in Australia.
Got it.
And they eventually raised enough to the tune of $2 million a year
Wow.
in Australia.
2 million Australian dollars?
Back
Or-
in like the 1800s.
I don't know what that comes out to.
It
Could be $40.
No, I didn't work the money out on this one, but I'll look more on that.
Dave, you see this cunt over here? He's brought Jesus, mate. You hear that, mate?
Is that Gary the Goat?
Ah, mate, I don't know. Let's go see this cunt. We'll give him some money. Maybe we can talk to Jesus, right, mate?
So Dowie, the good Christian that he was, married his cousin. and then burnt down a church and collected the insurance and to settle debts that he had collected. Even though he had $2 million, somehow this dickhead
Oh, he was cash heavy.
Yeah, had fucking debts.
Wait, what time span between marrying the cousin and burning things down? Was it like an afternoon?
It was an Australian afternoon. That means 2 minutes.
Even shorter.
Listen, honey, as soon as we're done with this chapel, we're getting the fuck out of here.
I love that cologne. What is it? Kerosene.
So Dowie, suspected of arson because he was an arsonist, fled to the U.S.
Where arsonists can roam free.
Yeah, it was a land of opportunity. U.S. had this, like...
Free of persecution.
It had this charisma that we know today as, like, the land of opportunity. The West was still growing. You could just, like, go there and, you know, make your own shit.
Great place for an arson. I mean, keep in mind that, like, 1 in 20 people who came through Ellis Island were on fire the entire time.
If I was ever an arsonist, I would only burn down, like, housewarming parties.
Why?
Because it's a housewarming.
For the joke.
Cody.
There you go, Cody. You're the cutest arsonist on the face of the planet. Little doughy-eyed Cody getting his anime eyes on.
Striking a match against, like, a gas-soaked sock.
Someone stop him. No, don't. It's fun.
Let him try more.
It's cool.
It's just like us.
Cody, you're trying to set the ocean on fire, dog.
I'll come back when it's done.
So Dowie in the U.S., he set up the International Divine Healing Association, which was 100% a pyramid scheme.
You can tell.
Yeah.
By the name?
His associates were required to pay him tithes for all their spiritual healing.
Still with this.
Right.
Who got rid of tithes? Wasn't that Martin Luther?
Well, Martin Luther kind of got tithes when he wasn't eating his own feces.
Yeah, okay. His 95 feces.
You guys ever see those commercials late at night where it's like a dude preaching that he can like heal you if you like send him money and stuff like that?
Yeah, we're talking about
those
the precursors of
precursors of that.
Yeah, this is the OG dude.
The OG.
Yeah, actually, maybe on break we're gonna look a couple of those guys up now. There's that one guy who has like 5 jets and is currently asking for another one.
Those commercials are so
like
funny.
This is happening now. What?
He needs it.
Yeah, mid-August 2018.
Yeah,
we have a gentleman on TV saying he needs a faster jet so he can heal more people.
The word of Jesus needs another engine.
Yeah. Oh God, it's gross. Those people are gross. Boogers.
Boogies.
Shit's fucked.
Smarter than us, but gross.
Yeah, but gross as fuck. So he's grossing around. He's got his fucking divine healing association. Another thing that he also did was he would buy up securities from bankrupt companies and then sell them to his
Congregation.
Yes.
His flock.
Yes. So he'd find a business that was going under, buy fucking stocks in their business and be like, you really want to buy into this one?
The Lord is going to skyrocket this.
Oh, interesting.
Wilbur, we're going back to Wilbur. Wilbur first got introduced to Dowie at the World's Fair in 1883 in Chicago.
1883 World Fair,
So,
Chicago.
yeah, they had light bulbs there.
Yeah, that was the big one. There was what's the Devil in the White City, the guy that fucking murdered people.
H.H. Holmes.
H.H. Holmes, same fucking World's Fair.
Gotcha.
So Dowie decided, well, I'm going to spread my faith or my monies.
You gonna spread the money?
Well, he wants to,
He wants to get money.
He wants to spread his legs
gonna-
to get the money.
Yeah.
Spiritual legs.
Touch his legs.
Hell yeah.
You
Yeah.
start at the back, like the middle of the back of the leg, and then you go up and you say, God put this here for a reason.
God put it here for a reason.
Between my legs is all the faith you need. You take it.
So Dowie purchased the property adjacent to the World's Fair and showed off his divine gift of healing.
Crosses.
How do you do that to a public audience?
He set up a stage right next to the World's Fair, so it was like, you know when you go to like a big event and there's like the shitty people selling DVDs on the side?
Yeah, or
Yeah.
like Scientology shows up next door and is
The
just
bottom
like, come
feeders.
hang out with us. We got a tent in a Hooters parking lot.
Do you want to buy an Ouya?
Yeah. That's exactly what this dude was doing. He was just trying to fucking get those crowds that were like, the World's Fair's a little expensive.
I'll be in the park. I'll tailgate in the parking lot. He's handing out hot dogs and beers.
Yeah.
Light bulbs only last a week, but your eternal soul, well, that's
Eternal.
This here electricity is the devil. I'm not sure about it.
You see these candles? These candles work just fine for my needs and the Lord's needs. I can read the Bible all night.
A little Bible. So
He's Scottish, though, right?
Yeah.
Should we do...
Oh, well, he's Scottish Australian, so do that mix accent.
Why do we have so many Scottish people?
I don't know.
What's up with these Scottish...
The next person I'm researching is also Scottish.
Oh,
damn it.
I know, it's terrible.
I like Scottish people, but I get tired of the
Scottish
accent.
people are terrible.
Every single one. I watch Train Spotting, so it's terrible.
Someone pass me a Brobel?
Yep.
Thank you.
You're just using that word.
All Broby. All right. So his little sideshow that he had going on next to the World's Fair quickly got debunked. A bunch of plants in his audience, like you were mentioning before.
Very important.
Seems like the worst place to do a faith-based thing next to all the scientists.
Yeah.
It's like fucking Jamie and Adam are right behind him with like an abacus. Like, we're gonna myth bust this.
I'm a myth buster.
Bust. Yeah.
But suckers will always be suckers, and Cowies. We're
doing so well with talking tonight.
But Dowie's congregation grew to 6,000.
Even though he was debunkied?
Yeah, even though he's debunked. Like, you know, I mean, it's not like the age of the internet where you like fucking
No
Snapchat it or whatever the fuck those kids is doing. You know.
Yeah. Snapchat.
Man,
You could do a fraud and then like
Everyone
most of the
finds
people would
out,
still be like, yeah, whatever. I saw it.
Snake oil salesman.
Fraud type was super effective.
But snake oil is just God's semen.
Yeah.
So he changed the name of the International Divine Healing Association to the Christian Catholic Apostolic Church.
Here's something I hate about what he's doing.
CCAC.
He's adding the term international in front of his church. I feel like churches are transcendental of nations. You know what I mean? Like,
They're transcendental of being a local thing.
yeah, like you don't need to say like, oh, it stops on an international basis.
It's all about community.
Yeah, even though you can be like, my church is a universal church. You can even say that more than international is all right.
It sounds like a business.
The old Universalists.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody's welcome to my church. No Negroes or homosexuals.
Oh, you beat me to that.
Little Wilbur, young pussy boy. Cody, what's his name?
I don't know. You misspelled it.
Wilbur Glenn Voivod?
Voliva.
Vulva.
Voliva.
He's got the vulva lips. He's like,
Is it
flopping.
This is the
Volvo.
subject of
Voliva.
the podcast. You got to get this one right.
You know, I don't. No, I
There's
really
no
don't.
subtitling, so we
right.
can't correct it for you.
So, Pussy Man.
Can we get some hate mail for Travis?
Layers of the
Travis
Lord.
Legion.
So Pussy Man in 1898 packed his bags. You remember he was in Ohio. He said, fuck you to that congregation. God's a lie. I'm moving off to Chicago, Chi-Town City, dog.
Good times.
Yeah.
That's the funnest thing I can think of before leaving a town, just like crushing their spirit. God's a lie, I'm out.
Bye-bye now.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Deal with that.
So Dowie and Wilbur connected. They touched tips under God, in a godly way. They're not touching tips in a sexual way.
That's allowed,
Right.
if you
In
do
like
that.
a godly way.
So they're using a sheet.
They're using a sheet. Dowie makes...
Is the sheet hanging from like a clothesline? and
One of
there's
them's
a hole
holding
in
it up, but that's the dominant figure.
You wouldn't think that's counterintuitive. You wouldn't think that.
Well, I mean, I'm here to protect. It's symbolism.
Oh, that way.
Protection. Protection is key.
Sorry, Travis.
Dowie makes Wilbur in charge of acquiring properties in both Chicago and Cincinnati. Their headquarters in Chicago was a 7-story building named Zion Home.
Not that creative, but okay.
Yeah, not that creative.
Right to the point.
Yeah.
If you had a 7-story building, what would you call it?
I'd probably call it like M. Night Shyamalan, and it would not exist because I wouldn't have a 7-story building.
It would be 8 stories.
Area 51.
Oh, that'd be sick.
That's my like mental laboratory.
Good. What about Terramie Studios?
Terramie Studios. I like that.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. So they also acquire a bunch of different buildings around Chicago. There's the new Zion Tabernacles, the Zion Junior School, Zion College, Zion Printing, and various Zion Home for hope, which spread the spiritual healing that Dowie was into.
Oh, so this was where David Blaine practiced.
Yeah, he was like levitating. He was like in that orb, just like getting all of his skin follicles. Did you guys watch when he was submerged in that tank for a while?
The fishbowl, right? Right?
Yeah.
Is David Blaine legit?
Yeah, because he just does dumb shit.
Yeah.
I saw him put like a card through a fucking card through a door. It was crazy.
I don't think that was real.
No, but that fishbowl they did, it was so gross, though.
Well, the thing is that he used to do all that talented street magic.
Oh.
Where it's like, oh, okay, that takes some skill. But then he just started like holding his breath for a long time and standing on top
Which
of the
is
tall
cool.
thing for
I don't know
many
if it's
days.
magic.
Oh wait, I'm thinking
It's
of
not
Chris.
magic.
I'm thinking of Chris Angel.
Chris Angel,
you're
not
welcome.
only is he
Mind
legit,
free.
but he has the sickest haircut.
Yeah, Chris
Definitely.
Angel, I mean, I don't even know why he had to do people that have died.
Right.
Yes.
But Chris Angel should be on our roast, but not as like making fun of him, making like he's the best.
People you would die
He's the
for.
best.
No
around.
jokes. It's just to spread the word
Yeah.
of Chris Angel.
Chris Angel.
People you would die for, Chris Angel.
He'd resurrect you.
So anyway, with the help of
trust him.
with the help of the Zion Press, the word of Dowie's teaching spread throughout the world.
Okay, just because we're throwing the word around a lot and I'm a religious dunce, what does Zion mean?
Why don't we ask Bob Marley?
Okay.
Zion, Babylon.
Yeah, so Zion, I don't honestly know.
Yeah, it
But
seems like it's one of
to
those words.
Contextualize, I think it is. I think it's like the Holy Land.
Yeah, no, Zion.
Like that would be
Zion.
Israel
Yeah.
to the Palestinians and the Jews, and the Catholics kind of have that same zone there too, because
Right.
Jesus died in Nazareth.
Yeah.
And
It's the
one
place,
thing to know
yeah.
about Nazareth is that
place
you
to
don't
be.
want to die there.
Well, specifically, Zion is Jerusalem.
Okay,
That is where Zion is.
Thank you.
But in the book of Revelations, they talk about a second Zion. So that's why when you talk about like the Rastafarian shit and all that stuff, they talk about Zion being in Ethiopia and like basically the book of Revelations opened it up so Zion could be in anywhere, but the OG Zion is Jerusalem.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Thanks for clearing that.
You know.
So
Sounds cool.
Dowie had a lot bigger plans, and Chicago's a little small for him. He's feeling a little bit cramped.
Oh, big fish?
Yeah.
Little pond?
And he decided, let's make a proper cult. Let's get the proper cult.
I imagine
sick.
him saying that to nobody in a recliner
Yeah.
with like a teacup and saucer on a rainy day.
I should buy me a cult.
Yeah, a fucking guinea pig on his shoulder,
Yeah.
like a parrot.
Yeah, like, let's do one proper, Mr. Guinea.
So in
Most creative.
I'm,
name.
yeah, fuck me.
so the turn of the 20th century, the year 1900, he founds his own city, which is 40 miles north of Chicago, and its name is Zion, Illinois.
How much paperwork is that? Did he just, it sounds like he just did it.
Back then, you had to throw a few dollars at a farmer, and then you had a town.
Oh,
Pretty
man.
much, yeah.
Yeah.
And like
Good
I
old
was
days.
saying, like, you know, we all thought Zion was in Jerusalem. No, it's in Illinois.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
I've
Make
been
some
in
noise.
Illinois before.
Illinois.
Check it out someday.
My only speeding ticket is
been
from
to
Illinois.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
How fast were you going?
80 in a van and trailer.
Oh, was that the entrapment shit?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Yep.
All right, let's reel it back. We're in Zion, Doug. We're in Babylon.
Zion, Illinois.
Zion, Illinois. Babylon, Zion.
Yeah.
Ida, Babylon.
That was pretty good. All right, let's move along here.
Anyway, so we're in Zion. Dowie, in the city that he made. He is not the mayor, but he's the overseer of the city.
That's a bad. No,
It's a great title, right?
It's one step under chancellor,
It's like super villain. Fucking.
Yeah.
right?
He believed that he was the reincarnated version of Elijah from the Bible.
Okay, who's Elijah from the
This is
Bible?
a dude from the
Oh,
Bible.
come on.
I didn't want to look it up.
He was
Okay.
the only person in the Bible with a. I can't speak at all. Today. He was the only person in the Bible with a sun visor.
Yes, he was a sun visor boy.
With the spiky
So-
hair
Yes.
tips.
Frosted
Frosted
tips.
tips. Yeah.
So now, you obviously can figure Zion is not your normal town. So basically, what Dowie did was he bought out all the property where the city on the city line, and if you wanted to live there, you could build a home, but you have to sign a 1,100-year lease to the church, which can be terminated at any time by the overseer.
Oh.
So you're locked in.
You're enslaving your children almost.
Yeah, so you could pay off the full amount, and you still have to pay more into the lease. And then as soon as the overseer doesn't like you, he can go,
yeah. He's like, you're out.
Gotta go.
It's like the homeowners association from hell.
Yeah, so what else? We're talking biblical things, right? What do you guys think? What else do you think was outlawed in Zion?
Outlawed in Zion?
Yeah.
Upstrokes.
alcohol,
Hugs.
Yes.
friends.
Naked handstands.
Shaving.
All right.
Eye contact.
Eye contact.
Exposed ankles.
Long toenails.
Long toenails. All right, so Tom said alcohol. That's correct.
Brown people.
Official boo!
Also, smoking, gambling, swearing, pork,
Shit.
dancing,
This place sucks.
and any form of modern medicine.
All right.
God,
They're a dumb lot of teetotalers.
Are they allowed to pull out?
Probably not. I imagine Dowie's just standing there like,
Yeah.
shoot that juice, shoot that juice, shoot that juice.
Shoot that juice. Shoot that juice. Can you imagine somebody just banging on like your window like they're a hockey fan? Just
This
like
is normal.
shoot that juice. Shoot that juice.
Shoot.
Stop. I'm trying to
shoot it.
trying to do things.
Oh, the best fans in the world.
Yeah.
They have to do that. They have to do that. They do it because they love it, and they have to.
Yeah. Dowie's goal for Zion City was to make it self-sufficient.
God.
Right? So he didn't want to get his fucking money from anywhere else. This is Zion, right? This is
You want to
Zion,
be
dog.
self-sustained.
So in order to make the self-sufficient city, he started a lace-making factory.
Oh,
You know, like
doilies.
doilies. Okay. Yeah, basically doilies.
Because they don't do lingerie.
Doilies, but no lingerie. Yeah. I mean,
so it's got to be doilies. I can't think of anything lace is used for other than doilies and lingerie.
Yeah.
Lingerie.
catching minnows.
Do they do lingerie?
Yeah.
Do they do lingerie?
No, there's
No, just doilies.
No, none of
Just
that.
dirty clothes. They don't wash them. They don't do the lingerie.
No.
Hey guys, if
So-
you cut a hole into lace, you're actually making fewer holes.
Whoa. Wow. Far out.
Third
dude.
eye.
So another fun little public service he set up was the Zion Bank. So if you moved to Zion City, you were required to put all of your money into the Zion Bank, which he said was a registered bank of the U.S., but was entirely under his own control.
Yeah, U.S. is us.
Yeah.
This is a registered bank
Yeah.
of us.
So the bank also would sell worthless stocks to other Zion businesses.
Oh, good old junk
So like the
shit.
Lace Company, you know, the fucking Hope Healing Centers or whatever the fuck.
You're
it
gonna
is.
want this.
I've got some post-it notes. Who has the best handwriting?
Right. So, but besides all this shit that was going on in fucking Zion City, thousands of people were flocking to the city. Like, it was booming.
Booming,
right?
eh?
Booming. Everyone's like, I want to go there.
So
I
now
can't fuck. I can't dance.
His congregation had about 6,000 followers. Were they all living there?
Oh, all of them were living there. And by this point, it was definitely in the tens of thousands. I don't know exactly what the number was.
God damn, man.
So it grew.
That's a lot of lace.
Yeah. Everyone's making lace. Yeah, everyone's
Just-
lacing it up.
There's just doilies under everything.
Yeah.
You know, like you throw some laundry on the floor, there's a doily to catch it. Make it look nice.
That was actually the toilet paper. It was doilies. It's just terrible because your hand just goes through the holes and
It doesn't
you get all
matter how many
brown
times
on
you
it.
fold it.
Yeah.
You're going to get some shit on your hand if you use a doily.
That just sounds
to
like
wipe
a
your anus.
cheese grater for your taint.
If we remember back to the reason why Dowie left Australia, which was arson and fraud, he couldn't return back to Australia. And this whole thing was like spreading throughout the world
What a
because of the
curse.
World's Fair, right?
Yeah, of course.
He left a penal colony because he was too much of a criminal.
Yeah. So Dowie sends Wilbur, our boy, Pussy Man, Wilbur Glenn Volva.
Voliva. You. God damn it. We
Volva!
We owe our listeners one thing. It's the name of our subject.
All right, shut up!
The man with the god vagina.
Shut up! Shut up!
Tom, we gotta double check the titling.
Yeah, I'll take care of that.
So he sends Pussy Boy to Australia. He sends Pussy Boy to Australia, dog.
All right.
Because he can't go there.
Right. He's not allowed to go.
Yeah.
What's Pussy Boy doing down under?
So he's down there spreading the word of Zion City.
He's spreading.
He's
Spreading his
fucking
knowledge,
spreading his tips. He's just chilling. And,
What is spreading tips?
I don't know.
Here's a tip here, a tip there.
Tip there. It's all these pro tips.
Unroll the lace.
There you go, little kangaroo. Put that in there and jump on over there. Then take a tip over there.
In Wilbur's absence, what do you think happened with this city? It's a city built upon lace.
The Zion, Illinois city.
Zion, Illinois city.
How many inhabitants do we have? Paint pictures.
You
said 10,000?
Tens of
Tens of thousands.
And they
Illinois.
Their only economy is making lace, and their shitty fucking bank that basically invests in itself, and you know.
And the church takes tithes, I assume.
Yes, the church takes tithes.
It's all tied to the church. I mean, all
to
the church. But if you're tied to the church, that means that the lease for the properties that was all involved.
Okay,
with
and
the
they
church,
and they
so
have landlord.
that, so all the property rights go to the churches.
Okay, so
and when you move there,
to...
your all of your fortune is put into this bank that's controlled by
It's
Dow.
entirely fake. Yes.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's just they put money into a filing cabinet.
Here's the thing. I don't see how your congregation brings in money if you're the only thing they can work for.
Yeah, so what happens when that happens?
It's got to be collapse.
It collapses. Exactly right. The town files bankruptcy.
Is that possible?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, wait, Detroit tried that a while ago.
Whole
Exactly.
countries did.
Yeah.
Entire countries.
Greece did, right? Didn't Greece do that?
did, yeah.
Yep.
Thanks, Goldman Sachs, you cocksuckers.
So Zion City went
Gotta be
bankrupt.
that.
They filed bankruptcy. And on top of that, in 1905, which is only 5 years after the city was founded,
Oh, that's a good start.
Hey!
Dowie suffers a stroke. And, with all that spiritual healing going on, you'd think,
Oh,
That's
you know.
right back.
yeah, he'll be good.
Mount Zion.
Mount Zion.
All right, so tell us more. So
Yeah. So Wilbur shows up and in Zion, and he starts to deal with the finances. He figures out a way to deal with the town. He basically defaults the town to keep it afloat. And after a few months, Dowie's congregation turns on him and accuses Dowie of polygamy and corruption, and votes Wilbur as the new overseer of Zion City.
Oh,
I kind of want to go here. Sounds pretty terrible.
why would you go here?
It sounds
You have to
terrible,
give them
dude.
all your money, Mike.
Yeah.
Sounds like a terrible.
I thought so.
So now that Wilbur, young pussy man, is the new leader of Zion.
Thank God for
Zion-
that.
Now that he's the new overseer, things are going to change. No more corruption, no more shitty economy based on just one industry, right?
Okay. He's gonna introduce chocolate syrup.
Very, very close, Tom. So his solve for the one industry economy was that on top of the lace factory you're staying. This is a staple of the town.
Well, you grow. You don't.
Yeah, you grow. So he starts Zion Industries.
Oh.
Oh, what do you make?
And along with the Scottish lace that they were producing, they also produced Fig Newtons
Whoa.
and white chocolate.
Hey.
Woo!
So I was close.
You're very close. A little white chocolate.
Wow, white chocolate.
When you say Fig Newton, do you mean like brand name Fig Newton?
No, it was basically the equivalent of Fig Newtons.
Okay.
But,
I love fig Newtons.
Those are great.
They're
you
decent.
also love Pirate's Booty. Would you
I
like to try them?
despise pirate booty, and if you eat
shut up,
pirate's
dude.
booty, you're not human.
Well, that's
Especially
that's
ranch.
just dead wrong. Why
Ranch
don't you
is
insult the
obscene.
humans?
Yeah,
Come
I'm
on,
sorry.
Mike. We're
I
trying to
take
show
that
you how to shit on things.
So Wilbur also sets a whole bunch of new rules,
Good.
right? And
Great, just what we need. More rules.
we're going to jump into these new rules right now.
New rules.
He expanded the moral code that Dowie set up. So along with the no drinking, no smoking, no gambling, dancing, pork, modern medicine, Wilbur also outlawed short dresses, high heels, lipstick, bathing suits, shellfish, movie theaters, whistling on Sundays.
What? No way.
You idiots.
Yeah, and also he made a 10 p.m. curfew every night.
This place sucks.
You don't want to come here
I
anymore,
don't
Mike?
want it no more. Damn.
What
I like
about
the name of it.
straws?
It's pretty cool. Zion's.
Oh, I don't.
What
believe
about
in
plastic straws?
Plastic bags.
Only bendy straws.
Yeah.
Only bendy straws.
What about double parking on Sundays?
In the Lord's name.
Double park in the Lord's name.
In the Lord's
Gone.
lane.
Says okay.
So these rules also applied to everyone that stepped foot in the town. It doesn't matter if you were a citizen. You just like walk into the town.
Even
like,
outsiders. That was shit. Do it again.
I can't whistle, dude.
Why can't you whistle?
That's me.
We all backed you up.
Wow, that's me.
Yeah, polyphonic.
Good job, Travis.
So how
Well,
did Wilbur reinforce these rules? He set up his own police force called the Praetorian Guard. Is that the word?
Praetorian Guard.
Praetorian Guard.
That's an ancient Greek thing.
Ancient Greek. And the Praetorian Guard wore these helmets that were embossed with the word patience on them.
What word are you talking about there when you say patience?
The word patience.
Not like hospital patients, but being
patient.
Patience.
The virtue
rest
of
of it.
patience.
Right, being patient. And on their Batman utility belt that cops wear, they had a billy club and a Bible.
Just in case they
Just
need
in
to
case.
read, like, hey, let me find this page. I don't like the way you talk.
You get bored on the
so
job,
confused.
take a little look, check it out.
Yeah.
Which one do I hit the perpetrator with?
And on top of all this shit, Wilbur would also arrange marriages in the city.
Shoot.
Set for that. He was fucking matchmaking, dog.
I'm put these two together. Gotta have a great kid. It's good. It's a good idea.
Christian Mingle before Christian Mingle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christian Mingle.
Zion Mingle.
Christian Tinder.
I would call it lie on Zion.
Lie on Zion. Ooh, I want to lie on some Zions.
There you go.
Do you now?
Yeah, not really.
Just said it.
See if we can get back up.
All right, so Wilbur Pussy Boy.
Come on, man.
I'm not. That's his name.
I love it.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. He believed that all of mankind's sins came from the Trinity of evils.
All right. Is it North Korea?
North Korea, yeah. So the Trinity of evils consisted of three things, obviously. Trinity.
Trinity, yeah.
Three things.
Three things.
So, one was higher criticism, two was evolution, and three was astronomy. All right, so I'm going to break down all those trinities right now.
Wait, so I'm sorry. Did he not count astronomy as science?
Astronomy, yeah.
Yeah, did he not count that as science?
No.
Wait, what were the peers? Higher criticism, evolution.
Evolution.
Okay, so it's two sciences
Yeah.
and higher criticism.
Yeah.
Okay, weird. Okay.
All right, so I'm going to break those three down right now so you really understand it.
Tell me.
So higher criticism is basically what he saw it as the study of the Bible within historical context. So pretty much like all the churches like shitty interpretations of the batshit shit they have in the Old Testament.
The batshit shit?
Batshit shit they have in the Old Testament.
All right.
Yeah.
Like instead of taking that as like allegory, it's like factual.
Oh.
They're literal.
Okay.
Yeah, literal
They're
sense of what the Bible.
They're a
So they
literary
believe
literature
in
club.
believe in what is it? The beast with six backs or something like that. Two backs.
Two backs?
Yeah.
Wait.
They talk about all those things in Revelation that happen to be a monstrosity
Yeah.
of humankind.
Yeah. So they were thinking like giants and shit existed on the earth.
Whoa. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's in the Old Testament.
Sasquatch?
It's got to be real.
Not Sasquatch.
That's a New Testament, by the way.
Wait, the giants?
Yeah.
No, that was the old one.
Revelations.
Well, it's in Revelations too, but it's also in the Old Boys. It's old men, dude.
You got all these old versions.
Listen, you ask any Jew if there's any giants around. They'll go, Andre the Giant. That's about it.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
Inconceivable.
So the second of this trinity was evolution. Now, Pussy Boy. Now, Pussy Boy. He doesn't believe in higher criticism, so everything in the Bible is literal. So he hated the idea of evolution. He believed in the 7-day creation of the world. So
I hate the 7-day creation of the world.
yeah, everything that was made ever in the universe happened in 7 days.
Of course.
The God did it.
Yeah, I was there.
You weren't.
You were?
You
God
weren't.
damn it, dude. You're like 7 years younger than me.
I just want to see Mike with like a fucking orange bracelet at the beginning of time, just like got in.
Yeah, exactly. Like I see him in some
while.
old paintings from Leonardo times where they depict Mike in his cousinly flesh.
Of course.
It's only cousinly flesh to you.
Yeah, well, that's how I see it.
God chills on the seventh day because he created man, and he's like, let's watch some solo porn. You know, because he hasn't made the woman yet.
It's just him in a MacBook and nothing on the other side, but he's got a great imagination.
Yeah. Adam's just there like, I don't know what my dick is. What is this snake? What is this fucking bird? He just I imagine Adam spawned into the world. Like fucking God was like, Halo spawned him into the world. And like Adam's just jizzing. Like, I don't, what is it? Colors!
Why is he jizzing, dude?
Because it's fucking hard, dude. He's seen all these colors. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, premium.
At what age do you think he created Adam?
He
was
like 35.
Was he 35?
35, yeah. He wasn't a baby.
And the first
Because
thing
the baby
he said,
would have fucking been eat.
Yeah, and God created him at 35 and was just like, what's your retirement plan?
So another thing Pussy Boy did was he reached out beyond Zion.
Beyond Zion.
Beyond Zion. To Zion and beyond, as some might say. So, Wilbur was a witness in the Tennessee versus Scopes trial, colloquially named the Scopes Monkey trial.
All right.
Scopes Monkey!
Yeah, and
do
Cody, tell
What?
me a little bit about Scopes Monkey trial.
Scopes monkey trial. Essentially, a teacher got in trouble for trying to teach evolution in the Brobel belt, right?
In the Brobel belt.
Right, Travis?
Yeah. And if you're from the North, you probably read one of these plays.
Inherit the Wind.
I read it in high school.
Yeah, Inherit the Wind, dog.
Essentially, Inherit the Wind was, if it takes after the Scopes trial, Inherit the Wind was a huge amount of litigation went into like a lowly like elementary teacher like teaching evolution, and it just went back and forth for like weeks on end, and it ended up costing the teacher $50 fine. And it just like let you know how useless.
Back then, that was your
everything
fucking
was.
house. $50.
Yeah, it's a lot.
But the thing
It's a
was,
lot of money.
it was weeks of litigation that ended
Yeah.
in a $50 fine, which was like, ugh.
And so
There's a lot of hullabaloo for nothing.
the person representing Tennessee was William Jennings Bryan, who he ran a bunch of times for president.
Okay, how do you do?
He lost all those times.
So judgmental. How many times have you been president, cocksucker?
Yeah,
I'm working on it.
he lost a bunch of times. But one of the things that Wilbur said about William Jennings Bryan, who was defending creationism, was he said that if Bryan repudiates modern theories of biology, he ought to repudiate modern theories of geology and astronomy as we do.
Okay, so basically he's calling him out for double standards?
Yeah, so basically he's like, hey, you know, if he's saying like, hey, evolution is this way, then he just like fucking look back to the Bible and be like, this is what the Brobel says.
Right. Are you a God-fearing man? Then you gotta look in this book.
Yeah.
And then you gotta put it back in the hotel drawer. And then you gotta choke that hooker out.
Wow, that's how it goes.
Amen.
Yeah.
So another thing that happened out of this trial was that he wanted to, our boy Wilbur wanted to run as Bryant's VP during one of these elections.
Oh,
But,
VP Voliva.
yeah, VP.
VP Voliva.
And
Voliva. Say it.
VP Voliva.
Say it, Travis.
Volva.
Nope.
All right, continue.
Volva.
Nope.
And the last one, the biggest, the worst one you could do in the Trinity is astronomy.
Astronomy. It's close as fuck.
Good enough.
So
One's useful.
astronomy, or as I like to call it, reality.
Thank you.
You fucking asshole. God damn it.
So Volva was in fact a flat earther.
Boo.
Flat earther.
Hell yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
Well, let's get down to some facts now.
Oh no, Tom. So he was the first modern flat earther. The whole theory of flat Earth existed for a while. Basically, everyone knew the Earth was round, and then the Dark Ages happened, and some fucking shitty ass saint was like, "No, it's flat," and then everyone believed it was flat for a little bit.
Was it St. Brendan?
No, it was Saint Augustine, I think.
Oh, Brendan, excuse me. Augustine. Okay.
Yeah. So but everyone knew it was round. Because, like, this is the 10s, 1920s. You know, people are flying around the world.
Yeah, well, they're not. Well, Lindenberg?
You ever been to
What was
outer
that?
space?
What, Lindenberg? We'll get to that.
They're flying across.
Oh, we're gonna talk shit. We're gonna talk shit about Lindenberg.
Yeah.
You guys ever been to outer space? Have you seen the actual Earth from outer space?
Tom, that's the top bit.
Yeah, Mike, I haven't.
No, I mean,
You ever go to school?
No.
You ever see the whole school from the outside?
All right, so speaking of schools, all the schools in Zion were taught that the earth was in fact flat.
Rough.
And
Smart.
there was there was a vast circular plane where the North Pole was the center, and there was huge impassable ice walls surrounding the circumference.
Yeah, what's happening?
Oh, this is where that shit comes from.
The giant walls of Antarctica.
The ice wall.
It's the map
It's
of
the
the
walls.
Like Metallica didn't even play there.
Does it go into where the ice from the wall came from?
No, that's too
God
much.
on the second day.
God's dandruff.
Yeah, I think there's a weird mental gymnastics on where the ice came from.
Yeah. So all globes in Zion were banned, and if you were caught with one, you were arrested by those fucking patient cops.
Hey, it's just a Christmas ornament, mate. Lay off it. Oh, I forgot. We're in the Midwest. It's just a Christmas ornament. They gotta be round.
It's a ball for my son.
So what's weird about this dude? He doesn't agree with like changing what the words of the Bible are.
Right.
You know, I know hymns are like different than the Bible. They're not in the Bible, but they're spread around. So
Yeah, hymns are basically takes on the Bible put into song.
right, yeah. So when Wilbur came into power in Zion City, he changed a bunch of the hymns to reflect the flat Earth theory. So one of these hymns were, "Let the kindred of every tribe on this terrestrial ball to him majestic ascribe, and crown him the Lord of all."
And
no!
And they would sing that.
They would sing that, not just say it like
Because it
me.
rhymed.
But he changed it to, "Let all the kindred of every tribe on this terrestrial plane
What did he
to
rhyme
be
it with?
majestic ascribe and praise his holy name."
Great.
That doesn't rhyme. He Kanye'd. You can't do that. No.
It works.
It rhymed before he touched it, and then he touched
he
it,
rap rolled
and
it.
he Kanye'd.
Well, what about?
All around the
why
world.
did he?
You're
Make,
not allowed to Kanye.
he could have simplified it a little bit.
Yeah.
The Earth is flat. That is that. How you doing? God's just
God's
doing.
chilling.
Yeah, we're in corn country. We're gonna have.
Corn on the cob.
Why would I do country with
Corn
it?
on my
What is-
dank.
Corn on my dank.
Stay cobby.
Yeah,
I
stay
don't know.
calm.
I got nothing.
He also had this to say about the sun.
I'm never gonna.
And I have this to say about the sun.
Sun!
You're gonna ask me my opinion about the sun?
The idea of a sun millions of miles in diameter and 91 billion miles away is silly. The sun is only 32 miles across and is not more than 3,000 miles from the earth. It stands to reason that it must be so. God made the sun to light the earth. Therefore, it must be placed close to task for its original design.
Oh.
What would you think if a man built a house in Zion and put a lamp in it to light Kenanashi, Wisconsin?
Firstly, I must say you're almost getting better at reading. Secondly, of course the sun's only 32 miles across. It's right there. You can feel it when you go outside.
Yeah, it's right there, dude.
So was his
hot.
sun like spherical or a disc? Because
I think it's spherical.
Because-
It's tiny.
well, no, wide isn't a 3D thing. It's width. Like it's I don't know.
I don't know.
It's depth.
Well, at any
width,
rate,
and height.
well, let's move on. What's going on with this
Yeah.
guy's life now? Now he's the president or the overseer of New Zion, Little Zion,
Yeah, Zion City.
ZionCity.com,
Illinois.
Yep.
and then Illinois, and he's changing everything. It was already pretty strict, but now he made it stricter.
And he was against these three things.
Yeah. Okay. So
Right.
so move us along here because
Right.
I'm interested. You got me on the tips of my tip.
All right. So in 1923, he became the first evangelical preacher to own his own radio station.
Oh.
It was WCBD and was strong enough to reach Australia. I don't know why everything relates back to Australia.
That's the entire globe.
Yeah.
He could have just said, but
the
no.
whole globe. But Mongolia, I feel like might be a little.
It was
further.
one radio station?
It was one radio station.
That's impossible.
I don't know. That's what I read.
It's probably relating to Australia because that's the furthest away English speakers are.
He might have relays or something.
I could see relays, but you're not going to have a tower that does
station.
that.
Yeah. But he might have relays or something.
You might have built something in Australia, a radio tower in Australia that broadcast what they got 3 weeks later after they got it there.
Yeah. So basically this dude is spewing his flat earth theories, his evolutionary hate. And I kind of want to say that he's basically the 1920s Alex Jones.
Oh, no.
If you want to talk about getting ostracized for your beliefs, here's the place to be. Twitch, please do not kick us off. I am not Alex Jones.
So he actually offered a prize of $5,000 to anyone that could prove the Earth was round.
It's so easy.
Although this was
easy.
Although
the globalists would want you to think that.
You guys ever been to space?
Yeah. Although he was the person that was judging it.
Oh,
so he's like, no, not it. Like that doesn't count.
This can't be.
Yeah.
Less easy.
So he basically essentially essentially
you drank too much milk, you got stanky, you're lying.
So he's basically essentially like shout fake news for the majority of like major events that happened that would contradict flat earth theory. So Lindenberg crossed the Atlantic, which was like, hey, and Lindenberg was like, yeah, of course the fucking Earth is round.
Of course, yeah, I've seen it.
I've been up there. And we also, the first sighting of the South Pole happened, and he was like, that doesn't exist because the North Pole is like the center.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that. The South Pole is just the outer rim if you believe in a flat Earth.
Yeah.
You must be confused. It's something else.
Totally unrelated. He also predicted that the world would end in 1923, 1927, 1930, 1934, and 1935.
Okay.
I think after your first one, you're done.
Yeah.
You get one strike at the world is ending. This is not a baseball.
Yeah.
This is a world.
Yeah, the world ended.
It's a ball.
I give you even 2 tries. Oops, I fucked up.
Yeah,
No.
I'll give you 2.
I fucked up.
You can squidge something the first time around.
Yeah.
What was the second one?
It was like a year later.
That's
Was
bad.
there one 19? Would you give him 1929? Was that one?
The first one was 1923 and then 1927.
That's pretty close
Pretty close.
to the end of the globalist economy.
Wow, you got really very serious.
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
So after all these years of predicting the world's gonna end, you need to invest in Jeebus, right? All that shit.
Sure.
1927, Wilbur has a fortune of $5 million,
Danky.
Decent fortune.
which in today's money would roughly be $69 million.
Nice.
Dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sexual 9.
Right in there.
Oh, the Great Depression, though, hit everywhere in the
America.
1930s in America.
Not Zion country.
Yes.
Good old Zion.
Yeah, it hit,
Mount
It
Zion.
hit there
it hit
too.
good old Zion. I mean,
That's American.
Dude, everyone's trying to get laced though. Everyone's trying to get white chocolate. Everyone's trying to get fig Newtons.
You need
Yeah.
laces for your shoes. Yeah. You know?
Wait, what?
Fuck you,
what?
Mike.
Yeah, there's Fig Newton.
The kingdom of heaven was rich, though, in the Great Depression.
Sure was.
That's
yeah.
where a lot of
was
power
great.
came from. That's how you pulled through.
God is grump. So
God is free bread.
God was bred, but also the town went bankrupt again.
Stop it.
Hey guys,
Second bankrupt.
knock it off.
Because you can't make money off of fucking lace, Fig Newtons, and white chocolate. It's stupid.
It is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than a rich man get into heaven.
I mean, they're all they're also living on like a lake, like a big ass lake. They get fish.
Oh, free
They
fish.
do all that shit. They,
Gordon's fish sticks.
Yeah.
You can give a man
You fucked it up already.
a fish.
Oh, keep going.
You can show a man a Fish song, but to give him the whole catalog, he's got to find it out for himself.
That's a death sentence.
Yeah. I mean, basically, there's a reason why Arthur Treachers started in Columbus, Ohio.
Of course.
And not in Zion.
Okay.
Mount
Because
Zion.
it didn't exist.
No, Arthur Treachers exists since the beginning of time, dude.
No, Zion.
All right. So
Fuck you.
All right. So let's
anyway.
continue. What happens with his fortunes? His fortunes are gone now. How does he take it?
Right, so he tried to rejuvenate the Zion economy by opening up a playhouse.
Oh, he's becoming a thespian district.
A thespian boy! And so he employed a lot of the old chocolate makers, the fudge packers.
First place,
Travis, you ruined all of the microphones with spit takes.
So the fudge packers were like, hey, you're going to be the stagehands and the actors in my biblical play.
Right.
Yes.
Use your milky brown knowledge to make us some money.
No one went to these plays because it was dumb. It was stupid.
It's a bunch of guys covered in white chocolate up on stage.
How did you think this was the solution, is my question.
Yeah, no, like make a play that in a town that no one goes to because we got arrested for fucking whistling.
Oh, we just need need one good musical, just one, and that will bring everyone here.
Put us on the map.
And we'll take their money and we'll sell them houses and we'll make them lease their plots for 1,000 years at a time.
Basically Hamilton.
Yeah, Hamilton the play. It's all about white chocolate.
Melty.
So the workers of this play got really pissed off because fucking pussy man Wilbur
couldn't pay them.
Well, he paid them, but he was also still living his really lavish 90s or 3069
What
numbers?
Say
$69 million
May I?
lifestyle.
Can you say one number?
No. Number 0.
1,100.
So he was living his fucking $1 million fucking lifestyle. You know what I mean?
He's got his lice together.
Yeah, so he's fucking licing all over the place.
Yeah.
And they're just like, be like, hey, I'm doing this play. I get paid a couple nickels. You know?
Enough to buy white chocolate.
Got it.
They're struggling to put food on the table. So what do?
Get white
What do they
chocolate.
do?
Actor strike.
Actor strike. That's very good.
I know. I'm very familiar with it.
Mooch off of the craft table.
Try harder.
Try harder.
Act
There
better.
you go. Step your game up, you know?
Step your game up. No, they burnt the playhouse down.
How is that different
Oh,
from
they burnt
try
it down.
harder?
Yeah, they're like, oh, fuck this shit, dude.
Oh, god
This
damn.
is stupid, and you're a dumb idiot.
Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness.
Shortly after that, Wilbur declares personal bankruptcy
Oh.
and was reduced to the honorary president of Zion Industries.
Oh.
Fall from grace.
Yeah, and all these non-biblical people that I don't know who would move to this city. Like this is the whole point of the story. I'm like that I don't get where like there were people living in the city that were just disobeying like the whole weird cult they had going on.
I could see, like, maybe that one guy who's
Yeah.
got that one unruly wife who keeps buying doilies.
Right.
And she's buying doilies all day, all night, and he's out the factory and he's milling around just like, you want doilies? I'll get you some doilies. We're moving to Zion. Right, bitch?
So the people that he called independents,
Oh, what?
which were basically normal, rational people that lived in the city, took over the city government. And Wilbur was essentially out of money because he declared bankruptcy and had no power. So he was just a poor boy.
He became a homeless.
Became a little homeless.
He felt it. He was real pious.
So in a big old fuck you to Wilbur, the new government made all their vehicle registration stickers into the symbol of a globe.
Oh, nice.
Rub his nose in it.
So Wilbur had to drive around in his fucking shitty hoopty with a fucking globe on his car.
That's funny.
Dude, yeah. Just a constant reminder.
Yeah. You fucked up. You fucked up. Shit
What
got
he
weird.
said. What he said.
All over the world.
So, did he ever come back? Did he ever do the old, did he pull a Mickey Rourke?
He tried to.
Oh,
He actually
okay.
did. When you're old, where do you go?
Florida.
To Golden Corral.
Yes, Cody, you go to Florida. So Wilbur was getting really old. He moved to Florida, and he tried to start another fundamentalist cult, which never took off because this dude's fucked up.
Well, no one in Florida has any money.
Yeah.
Back then. And even the people now who have money in Florida, they're not going to give it to... yeah, they would. Never mind. I'm taking it all back.
Was he done in Miami
taking it all
Beach?
back.
Though in 1942, Wilbur was diagnosed with terminal cancer.
Oh, shit.
Which was something that he did not foresee because he said that he would live to 120 due to his miracle diet of Brazil nuts and buttermilk.
Obrigado.
That's all he would eat was Brazil nuts and buttermilk.
And that gets you to 120. Where did he land, Travis?
He landed to a number that did not figure out.
You didn't figure
60 something.
60.
God damn
so
it,
about half.
You don't know his name. You don't know. You know how he died, but you don't know when.
60 something.
What year was it?
It was 1942. So before he died, he made a tearful confession to the followers of Zion City that he had misappropriated church funds for personal use and had committed misdeeds to all of them.
I know I told the congregation I needed a jet ski, but I bought 6 jet skis. Yeah.
Like he brought a jet ski for the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, the Father, and his Son, and his Holy Spirit.
And the Pope Papa John Paul.
And,
Pope John.
Pope Dominos.
Pope Papa John Paul the
Fourth.
Papa John Paul.
For the King, the Donald, and the
72.
The Ronald.
And the sorted out.
Yeah.
72 years old.
He died after giving this whole confession to his followers. He died shortly after, and on October 11th, 1942.
Almost made it to that last Halloween.
God rest his soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Well, I mean, we buried a flat earther.
Yeah, he was the OG flat earth boy. Basically, everything that's come about with, like, people now that are like, hey, flat earther, like, this is the dude that came up with, like, the whole ice ball.
Fuck that shit.
And
So
shit
he
like
came
that.
up with that.
That shit's
He came
so
up with
funny.
well,
And people still pay attention to it.
Yeah.
I love the, I saw one was like, the Earth is flat because Antarctica is like a no-fly zone or something like that. No one's ever flown to Antarctica because you'd fall off the other side. And it was the funniest
That's
thing
an
ever.
actual argument you heard?
Yeah, I saw it on Twitter. It was funny.
God damn. Was it that basketball player?
Fuck people.
I don't remember.
I think celebrities come out with their ridiculous conspiracy theories when they're looking to get a Twitter bump.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's do crazy shit on our Twitter.
I feel like John Depp's like, you should give yourself an enema every 72 days.
But he actually does that.
Yeah,
He
but
does?
that's his flat earth theory. Like, your butthole, like, your organs will turn flat.
Flat organ theory.
Flat organ theory.
Oh,
Right.
no.
You don't want your organs to turn to stationary.
No.
You need to fill them up with juices.
And
Put
flatness.
the juice inside.
The
Yeah.
three-dimensional organ.
Okay, so this guy is fun.
Yeah.
Because look at us. We're having fun.
Having a great time.
We're a reflection of how fun.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Would you go to Zion City? Anyone?
I wouldn't buy property.
Yeah.
No, because you get fucked with that 1,000.
So do you actually know what happened with Zion City after he was out? Did they just kind of normalize?
So what happened? What happened was the church of, I forgot the name of it, but the church they started, that was basically the cult, turned into a different church, which was like a regular Presbyterian church. And there was a weird resurgence in like the 1960s where someone like realized like, oh, fucking Wilbur existed. And like tried to start it, but like no one was like, everyone's like, nah.
Well, the 60s were the time when a resurgence of cults happened.
Yeah.
Now, before then, yes, cults existed, but cults got hot in the 60s.
Right.
Because,
Free love.
because hippies are dumb.
They're all dumb.
Drink that Kool-Aid.
And you
Yeah,
should
man.
listen to Jerry Garcia about our cults in
Yeah.
the 60s.
Yeah, that's a type of cult.
Yeah.
You know, my mom was telling me about how she listened to the Jerry Garcia episode.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you think about it?
Yeah, she likes Jerry Garcia, and
Did she agree? She was like, nah, I'm not a cult.
well, she was never in a cult. She just liked the music, the subjective end, the shit I don't like.
7-hour jam.
No, the shit I'm okay with, rather,
Right.
is what I mean to say. The other stuff, the guys who believe that changed their lives. You know, it's like you stoops.
Yeah, dumb idiots. So, but basically, the town, I think it still exists. It's still Zion, actually. I looked it up. There's still the town of Zion in Illinois. And if you go there, there is a place where you can see, like, various relics of Dowie.
Oh.
And, like, one of them is, like, a weird robe that he, like, possessed some woman in.
Do they have the Dowie Museum? That sounds like a legit museum.
Yeah, it's like, there's, like, a weird church town hall thing they got going on. And the playhouse is like rebuilt. That the guys burnt down.
Oh, the white chocolate makers church,
chocolate boys.
I mean, the playhouse.
Yeah, it's basically it's the Tezonde appreciation room.
I like it.
Wait,
but white chocolate rain.
White chocolate rain.
Some say dry and others feel my
white chocolate rain. All right. no one wants to hear that. That's getting cut out.
That's dumb.
How you doing? All right, so thank you for bringing that one in.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any final thoughts on this gentleman?
Just a dumb idiot.
Just a dumb idiot.
Thank you.
Let's go on the table. What do you got, Cody? If you could, tell me your feelings.
Well, I believe there is a certain special douchebaggery reserved for people profiteering off of religious, ideals. It's just like, super don't fucking do that, mate. Like, if you're gonna be, like, religious and jump on a soapbox, do it, for the people.
Yeah. Especially because he just was like, he was in Ohio and he's like, fuck you dudes, I'm gonna go hang out with this dude who's making a lot more money.
Yeah, I feel religion and money should be mutually exclusive.
Yeah. They should be separated. Mike,
you can have
do you
both,
got any final words?
Like, compartmentalize.
I think he's like a piece of shit for fucking taking people's money and stuff like that.
Of course.
Yeah.
Justin, say you anything?
I think people who look at the world in two dimensions suffer from a medical illness I like to call flat eyeballs.
And what are the symptoms of flat eyeball?
Well, it's a flattening of your whole eyeball region to create a sort of surface where it looks, for lack of a better term, flat.
Are there any gradients and curves to the surface?
So Harry Truman had flat eyeballs.
I see.
He had what you would call Coke bottle eyeballs.
Yeah.
He was fucked up.
These are in the same.
Yes, they are one and the same.
I also have one more thing to say.
Sure, right. Go for it.
That for how much of a butthead this vagina man is.
Yeah, pussy boy.
I have one piece of I have one question to propose.
You don't have a pop filter, be careful.
If the Earth is indeed round, then how come the skateboards aren't round?
Oh yeah, there would be a natural curve to
That's
skateboards.
one to think of.
I mean, I would also pose this question. All the things you said are running through my head.
Yes.
Running through my head.
And
running through my head.
See now, okay, so I'll put this out there.
And
one more. You have one more. Come on, man. You're on the couch.
Oh man, couch boy.
And another thing.
All right.
Thank you.
It's been a while since I said I'm sorry.
It's been a while.
All right. Well, thank you so much for tuning into the Roast Morning podcast coverage of Wilbur, Glenn,
Pussy boy.
Voliva.
Volviva.
No,
Volva.
How many V's are in his name?
This is really
got
hard.
a bunch of V's.
Is it one or two?
If I were you, okay, I don't recommend you do
Voliva?
this, but if you could, and iTunes had individual ratings, give this episode a 4.5 stars.
No, give
because
this episode.
we can't get his name down.
No, well,
but it doesn't have that. We did
Vampires
stars.
Booty.
You know what? Hey, Tom. Hey, you know
It'll
what,
be
Tom?
right in
Hey,
the title.
guess what? Today, iTunes is extending their stars to 10. So, rate this a 10.
Rated at 10.
Rated a 10.
Vampires
Because Tom is fucking biased. He's pussy boy.
Of course.
Volva, Glenny boy, Volva, pussies.
Pussy boy. Pussy boy.
If you
All right.
can't rate it 10, just give us 5 stars twice.
Yes, and that's it.
Yeah.
All right, fine. That's the final speech of the night. So you can follow me at Saunt, SAUNTCHT on Twitter.
You can follow me at Pussy Boy Wilbur Glenn Washington.
What?
And I'm Cody McCann on Twitter at CODYMCCANN.
I'm Mike Regan. You can follow me on Twitter at Mike Regan.
Justin, where can people find you?
You can't.
That's it, pussy boy, Denky Shane.
Oh,
Let's go.
pussy, thank you.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
Get us out of here.
Yeah.
Bye now. Don't start any cults. Hi there. Do you like what you just heard? We'd like to hear back from you.
Yeah!
Mm-hmm.
You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram.
Yeah, that's
At
it.
Roast Mortem Cast.
Yeah, that's right.
That's us. That's us.
And if you tag us on either one of those social platforms, we will write an obituary for you.
You sexy corpse, you.
Yeah, write in. We're going to write an obituary for you. Make sure you tell a friend. Give us a subscription.
Yeah, let us know how we're doing. How you're doing, too. I want to know how I'm doing, how you're doing.
It's just a good old no one doing fest.
A no one doing fest. That's right.
Don't do it. Do it.
Yeah.
For me.
Stick around right now for some obituaries and some outtakes.
Here we go.
Oh, shit. Some people died. Ghost Childs.
Yeah.
Hello. You made it to the end of the episode. Yay. So
Congratulations to all of you.
Congratulations.
You did it.
Where you be? How you do?
I hope you're all right
I
now.
hope you're doing fine.
We're all right.
If you're drinking along with the show and it's early in the morning, don't do it.
Stop. Drive the car to work.
Yeah.
Unless you're third shift going home.
Yeah,
Then-
that's
then-
fine. That's fine.
Then drink if you're on like a commuter train.
Yeah, go to one of those golf clubs that they open the bar at like 10:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Hit that
Ooh,
up.
that must be like their paradise.
Well, you think about it, a lot of those old geezers wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, play around at golf at 6:30. They're done 10:30.
Yeah, geezers need
Start
excitement. When their lives don't provide it, they stay inside golf.
Common sense, simple golf.
All right, so who are the obituaries this week?
Oh, we got 3 very different people. We only know this because they're 3 different people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They usually are.
Yeah, who wants to kill first?
Cody, you want to kill first?
I did it. Brown Panther. Hi, hello.
Hey, brown boy.
He gave us lovely words of encouragement. What was that on, Travis? The Twitters?
The twatters.
Twitters. And he used a code word, and I know what the code word means. He said mahalo. And he's probably an island boy.
Like Mahalo Ground?
Mahalo.
Mahalo
Yeah.
Drive?
That tipped me off. We probably have the same home state. Arkansas. He's probably a Hawaiian boy. I'm gonna assume he is, and I'm gonna kill him thusly. He was at a local chain in Hawaii called L&L having the lovely blue plate teriyaki spam special.
Ooh.
Oh, it's so good, so cheap. Comes in styrofoam.
L&L is a photo shop in Huntington.
It is. It confused me profoundly when I moved here. I was like, yes, this town has an L&L. I can get some fucking, like, cheeseburgers.
No, you can just get your
and
shit
rice.
developed.
Film don't taste good.
It's an alright establishment. No burgers and teriyaki there. Anyway, he was eating his lovely blue plate special at L&L, and suddenly, spontaneous pumice storms, happen. These are things that usually have eruptions behind them, but sometimes in Hawaii they just fucking, happen on a Tuesday.
My passport's expired, so I wouldn't know.
Mine is too, but you don't need one to go to Hawaii.
I still wouldn't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
It's essentially glass in the air that causes thunder and lightning.
Glass in the air? Where are we? Are we
Hawaii,
in
we're in
Mordor?
Hawaii. There's
Mordor?
only L&L's in Hawaii.
All right.
And it's a horrible pumice glass storm, thunder, lightning everywhere, glass shards flying, shears the entire chain of Hawaiian islands into the ocean. There's nothing left except for Brown Panther finishing off his lunch. And just as he's about to succumb to exhaustion and drown in the murky depths, a refugee-seeking submarine just pops up and looks for survivors. And there's Brown Panther, and Brown Panther says, like, aloha to the naval officer on deck, and the naval officer says, oh, bye, and leaves, because he was confused. Because having antonyms be homophones is dumb as shit. I hate that about Hawaii.
Oh, all right. Well,
Yeah, he died like that.
that's how he died.
Yeah, he
Your
said
personal
he
grievance?
said aloha
Yeah.
and confused a naval officer seeking refugees to leave.
Okay.
right.
Well, Brown Panther died via Cody's semantic
Linguistic
frustration.
confusion.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to say linguistic confusion.
All right, fair
all right.
enough. Sorry to hear that, Brown Panther.
So I'm gonna do the next person. All right, bye, Ashley. That's hi because now I just use bye as hi.
Oh, okay.
See how confusing that was, Thomas?
No.
Yeah,
It's not confusing because she knows I'm just saying whatever I wanted to say.
I'm going to flip this table.
So she hit us up on Twitter, and her name is Ghost Stitch.
I like that.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like the ghost and Stitch is like one word. It's like tearing into the thing. It's semantics, Cody. You wouldn't get it.
No, it's a portmanteau. That's
Whatever,
semantics.
dude. I don't care. All right, so I'm gonna kill her right now. So she's on a bike ride with Richard Dawkins.
Bike ride? Dawkins?
You know,
Oh.
the biologist slash atheist.
Yep.
Yeah. So they're taking a bike ride through the woods, discussing some very heavy topics like evolution and shit that idiots believe in.
Okay.
Wow, offending a lot of people.
Yeah, sorry.
Wow. Yeah, that's
Just throwing it out there.
the sweeping
It's
motion.
kind of obvious.
This is Dawkins talking.
It's kind of obvious.
Oh, it's
at this
Dawkins.
This is
point.
Dawkins talking. All right, so Dawkins said something very deep. Like dinosaurs actually had built-in snuggies to keep them warm at night.
They were cold-blooded.
Yeah, cold-blooded, had those snuggies. She's like, her mouth is aghast. She's like, and all of a sudden, the flying burger evolved from the fly. Now it's a burger.
That's how that goes.
Yeah, flew right into her mouth. So,
So that's fortuitous or disastrous?
well, I mean, she's choking on it. She's
That's-
choking on
yeah,
it.
it's bad.
She goes off this fucking like 80s bike ramp. Does like a fucking
couple kickflips.
couple kick flips off that shit.
Does she have a board or is she just air kick flipping?
She's air kick flipping.
just
She
kicking.
cascades into a shell truck. You know, the gas shell truck.
Okay.
Yeah.
The shit explodes, but it
They
takes
always do.
it takes out a Tea Party convention along with herself. So
Oh. Constructive?
All right. Yeah, I mean, thanks.
yeah,
It's a martyr.
that's it.
It's a martyr.
Good on you.
Well, you did it. What was her name again? She's
Ashley,
Ashley. No, what was her name on
Handel?
Ghost Stitch.
Ghost Stitch?
Yeah,
So she's a ghost now. Congratulations.
ghost child.
You are what you eat. Does
Yeah.
that work there?
Yeah,
All right.
I eat ghosts. But
We
you
probably
think-
eat ghosts in our, you eat 8 ghosts in your sleep every year.
I was
Did
gonna,
you know that?
I was
Oh,
gonna say,
fuck.
if you think about it, every time you have a pasta dinner, you're probably eating some ghost.
Probably.
Yeah.
A spooky Italian
don't know
ghost.
enough to refute that.
All right, cool. Well, anyway, I got the final obituary of the night, and it goes to our buddy Ray. Now, Ray didn't ask for an obituary. He didn't ask for anything. He's a good guy, but he's mean as shit.
Yeah, so mean.
So mean. And when I say good guy, he's fucking awful.
Really. It's really obvious.
Now, we before we recorded this episode, he came down to the studio and was like, "Hey guys, what are you doing?" And I was like, "We're gonna podcast because that's what I do. When I
Yeah.
say I was like, totally real.
Not paraphrasing.
Yeah,
I was here. We were all
that's
here.
What I was like."
Yeah.
And in that moment, Ray says, "Oh, maybe I'll watch it and hang out with you guys." I'm like, "Great."
We wanted this.
But then Ray says, "I'm gonna go to town."
See ya.
Yeah, out of here.
He
Peace.
literally walked 1 block down to drink without us.
Yeah, so that's how Ray died. He's dead to me.
He just phased into necrosis as soon as he left your front door.
He's done.
vaporized.
Yeah, he's dead
All
to
right.
me.
We might drink with him later, but he's a dead man.
I hope he
Assure-
comes back.
Believe
Fuck you,
me.
Ray. I'll see you in a bit.
Yeah. So you listen to the Vagina Man.
Yeah,
You listen to him. So he had a weird thing about being a flat earther, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna throw you to Tycho Brahe, who thought that the sun or the Earth revolved around. No, the sun revolved around the
Heliocentric
Earth.
universe.
Great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen to
Travis,
Tycho Brahe.
you did that, boy.
I did it. So listen to that guy. He got it wrong too.
It's a beautiful episode, and you're gonna love it if you like this one. If you didn't like this one, go fuck off.
You also made it to the end of the episode, so I'm assuming you kind of liked it.
Yeah, it takes a little bit, and we appreciate that.
Yeah.
Everyone who's here, we appreciate you.
Thanks to viewers like you.
Yes. On with not being a show.
Outtakes?
Out.
Bye.
18 out. Tell us about that.
Okay.
Tom.
Well, I was on a tour with my band. Justin was in that band. Justin's in all my bands. We're driving on the road. We're hitting it, and I try to go around this truck who's in the right lane, 2-lane highway. And as I'm pulling around, there's a car that pulls up real close behind me. So I do the nice thing, and I speed the fuck up so they can move.
Yeah.
Didn't recognize the headlights because we were out of state. It was a fucking cop
Was he driving?
who I was trying to be nice for.
Wait,
He clocked me out.
We're Illinois cops. They drive PT Cruisers.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But the fun part of this story is that when I got pulled over, one of the guys in the band had some rolling papers on the seat.
Yeah, that was
Oh, ziggy zaggy.
Yeah.
yeah, sorry about that.
Well, it's fine.
I like to play.
So the cops bring in they bring in some reinforcements, and they're like, hey, we might have a situation here.
Really over rolling papers?
Over rolling papers? Well, dude, it's Illinois.
Yeah, and Justin has very long hair.
Yeah,
He's
so-
a hippie boy.
And I had black feet.
Yeah.
So they start asking us, like, hey,
they
where's
shoot
your
your
drugs?
feet off?
Where's your weed and all this shit? The band collectively maybe had it was like an eighth. Collectively. Like dime bags
That's
and
nothing.
shit
That's
like that.
rookie numbers. You need to pump that up.
They didn't believe us for a while, so they ended up they didn't strip search, but they ended up taking the two straight edge guys out of the van. Freezing weather, and they searched them down, and the rest of us were all hanging out, just like, this happened. these
God.
two
They
fat,
deserve this.
these fat fucking tattooed straight edge dudes with straight edge tattoos on them. They're the ones out there in the cold getting patted down. And we're just like, that's all right.
So, Tom, I know you were driving and it was late at night, and you might have been a little bit tired.
Yeah.
What was helping you keep awake?
I'm glad you asked. It was corn nuts. Corn nuts is the ultimate in long haul driving snack food.
You don't say.
Yes, it keeps
Tell
you
me
awake.
more.
It's delicious. It dries you out, so you don't have to stop and pee so often.
Where can
Tom,
I
we
find
don't
these?
have a sponsor from Corn Nuts
I'm working
yet.
on it.
We don't have
I'm
a sponsor
working on
from
it.
Corn Nuts yet. So Wilbur Pussy Boy believed in Wilbur Pussy.
Start over, you fucking asshole!
Starting over.
Come on,
Get him another
Travis.
beer.
Yeah, give me another beer. Thank you.
There you go.
I'll be better.
Now you can
You got that premium.
Now I can read. Let me just pull out a little fucking bandana. I'm all sweaty.
Well, this guy, he definitely reminds me of one of the characters that they have on the sitcom show Good Times. I believe it's the episode 3 or 4 of the first season. It's a reverend who makes money off of people, and he scopes it out. And James Evans, the father figure in Good Times, is ready to go work for him, but then he finds out he's got shills in the audience. JJ's all about it because he's a young 17-year-old African-American boy looking for opportunity. But James has to put his foot down because, as Florida Evans would say, that's blasphemous.
Tom, that was a great read from IMDb.
I didn't read anything. I've
Yeah,
just
no,
been
that's
watching
straight
Good
up-
Times. Me and
that's
Gabrielle have
straight
been
up-
watching Good Times
Straight
like
off
it's our job.
IMDb, dude.
I am the boy.
I am the boy. I am the boy's boy.
I am the boy.